I have 30 days to turn this glass box into a thriving underwater world, starting from absolutely nothing. What if you could create an entire living world inside a glass box? Not just a tank with water, but a thriving ecosystem, balanced, beautiful, and alive. Over the next 30 days, we're transforming this empty aquarium into a fully functioning underwater habitat. From bare glass to lush plants, active fish, and crystal clear water, every step matters. This isn't just about decoration. It's about understanding nature, how life builds itself from the ground up. We'll go through substrate, filtration, cycling, planting, and finally introducing fish the right way. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just a complete journey. Day 1 starts now. And right here, we've got nothing. Just an empty tank, full of potential. Every ecosystem starts from the ground up, and in an aquarium, that means substrate. Today, we're building the base layer that will support plant growth and beneficial bacteria. We're using a nutrient-rich soil layer beneath a top layer of sand or gravel. This combination gives plants the nutrients they need while keeping the water clear. The key here is balance. Too much disturbance, and the tank clouds up; too little planning, and plants struggle later. We slope the substrate slightly higher toward the back. This adds depth and creates a natural look. It may seem like a small detail, but it completely changes how the tank feels. Already, the tank is starting to take shape, but we're just getting started. Now comes one of the most creative steps: hardscaping. This is where we add rocks and driftwood to define the structure of the aquarium. Think of it like building the skeleton of a landscape. Each piece is placed intentionally. We're creating flow, depth, and focal points. A large rock or piece of wood often becomes the centerpiece, drawing the eye naturally. We're following a simple design rule, the rule of thirds. Placing key elements slightly off-center makes the layout feel more natural and visually appealing. Take your time here. Once water goes in, changing this becomes much harder. This is where art meets nature. Plants turn a tank into a living ecosystem. Today, we're adding a mix of foreground, midground, and background plants to create layers and depth. Foreground plants stay low and spread across the bottom. Midground plants add texture, while background plants grow tall and fill in the space behind. This layering creates a natural underwater scene. We carefully plant each stem into the substrate, making sure roots are secure. It's delicate work, but incredibly satisfying. At this stage, the tank may look sparse. Don't worry, plants grow fast under the right conditions. In just a few weeks, this will look completely different. Now comes a critical moment: adding water. But if we pour it in too quickly, we'll disturb the substrate and ruin everything we've built. So instead, we pour water slowly over a plate or plastic sheet. This breaks the flow and keeps everything in place. Patience here makes all the difference. As the water rises, the tank begins to come alive. Colors deepen, plants shift, and the hardscape settles into its final look. It may not be crystal clear yet, but that's completely normal. This is just the beginning of the transformation. An aquarium isn't just about looks, it needs life support systems. Today, we're installing filtration, lighting, and possibly a heater depending on the setup. The filter is the heart of the tank. It circulates water and houses beneficial bacteria that break down harmful waste. Without it, the ecosystem can't function properly. Lighting is equally important. Plants need consistent light to grow, but too much can cause algae. It's all about balance. With everything running, the tank is officially alive, but not ready for fish just yet. This is the part most beginners skip, but it's the most important: the nitrogen cycle. Right now, the tank isn't safe for fish. Waste in the water produces ammonia, which is toxic. But over time, beneficial bacteria grow and convert ammonia into nitrites, and then into less harmful nitrates. This process takes time, usually a few weeks. During this phase, patience is everything. We'll monitor water parameters and let nature do its work. This invisible process is what turns a tank into a stable ecosystem. After days of waiting, we start to see changes. Plants begin to grow, new leaves appear, and the water clears up. Algae might show up too, and that's normal. It's part of a young tank finding balance. We may introduce small cleanup crew members like snails or shrimp to help manage algae and keep things stable. The tank is no longer empty. It's evolving, slowly turning into a living system. Now for the most exciting step, adding fish. But this has to be done carefully. We acclimate them slowly, allowing them to adjust to temperature and water conditions. Rushing this can stress or even harm them. Once released, they explore their new environment, swimming through plants and around the hardscape we built from scratch. This is the moment everything comes together. The ecosystem is now complete. 30 days ago, this was just an empty tank. Now, it's a thriving ecosystem, balanced, alive, and constantly changing. The plants have grown in, the water is clear, and the fish are active and healthy. Every part of this system works together, just like in nature. And the best part? It keeps evolving. An aquarium is never truly finished, it grows and changes over time. If you've ever thought about building your own, this is your sign to start. Because with patience and the right approach, you can create something truly incredible.